The date was June 22, 2024. I found myself sitting in my chair, thinking. I had already failed my JEE. I wasn't getting the computer science branch in any tier 1 colleges of the country, and I am a dropper, which only added to my woes. So the question was, what am I gonna do? I'm a failure, right? Well, this is what I thought. And then I started to remember why I took a drop year despite my not so good percentage in 12th standard. I'd been brave enough to take the drop, confident that I would get CS in top tier 1 colleges of the country. I had a breakdown, which continued for almost an hour, and I kept thinking about all the unimportant stuff I did during my preparation phase. And the worst of them was not touching my books for 3-4 months straight in my drop year. Like, oh my god. Anyway, I stopped crying and I was scrolling through my phone. I sometimes use aimlessly scroll my phone for distraction, so I was doing the same thing that day. I got a video. Like, I was scrolling and there was a video of an interview of Alpha College. A girl was telling how she cracked Microsoft Google internship during her college. And the best part which compelled me to click on that video was she was not from top tier 1 colleges of the country, not tier 2. She was from the tier 3 colleges of the country. I immediately clicked it. And she literally had dark circles, a testament that her sleepless nights have made her successful. That video really gave me motivation. I took out my diary, my phone, and started filming. I don't know what am I gonna do, but I just, started filming. And I just want to add a little background about me. Is I have studied computer science in 11th and 12th. And to be very honest, that's when I decided, okay, I am going to do BTech and I'm going to get computer science branch only, like no other branch. And I have studied Python in 11th and 12th, which means I know basics of programming. I have an idea of how things work, what is pseudocode, what is flowchart. But since I am a dropper, I have almost forgotten most of the chapters, like for real. And at that point, I had two choices: either learn Python again, which I tried, but I failed. Like, I couldn't do it because of procrastination, and the other option was learn a completely new language. And the language which I had in my mind was either Java or C++, because the girl in the interview was talking about those only. And we all know Python is quite easy, right? And I had already studied it for 2 years, so it would be a lot easier for me. And then I googled, okay Google, in which year is Python being taught in BTech? The answer was second year. And at that moment, I was sure I am not learning Python. And again, I had the choice of C++ or Java, which for me was a tough choice because I have watched quite shorts of Apna college channel at that time as well. And Shraddha ma'am was constantly telling about C++ or Java, C++ or Java. So the first thing that came to my mind at that time was that interview girl who was an expert in Java. Though she was mentioning about C++ as well, but she said that she loved Java. And also I have my a few BTech cousins who keep talking about how difficult Java syntax is whenever I used to mention them. I know Python, and they were like, "Oh, Python is very easy, but Java, oh my god, the syntax." And I was like, "That's it. That's it. I'm going to learn Java." And even though at this point of time, I still have not got any college, my counseling hasn't even started yet. And about C++, I didn't give a thought about it a lot. Anyways, I opened my laptop, searched for Java course, and I found Shraddha ma'am's course. I opened it immediately, and I followed her instruction the way she said that we all should be downloading Java through VS Code. I did that, and that's how my journey begins of learning Java. This is it for today's video. See you in the next one.